Hello, fellow fragrance lovers, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am bringing you some celebrity perfumes. It's something I've wanted to do for a little while now, and I've seen a lot of other videos about celebrity perfumes. Some of these you're going to recognize from those other videos that I'm sure you've watched as well. It seems to be a very hot topic in the fragrance community on YouTube. But I also hope that you see some here that maybe you've never heard of before. Maybe you did not know that these celebrities had perfumes, because some of them were a surprise to me. So stick around if you want to see my picks for my top 10 favorite celebrity fragrances. And of course, thank you so much for your continued support. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I would really, really appreciate it. Look, I would be so happy if you subscribed. Anyway, that's just me being weird. Sorry. So, a word about celebrity perfumes. There is some hate in the fragrance community about celebrity perfumes. It's not completely unwarranted, some of it, right? Because there are many celebrity perfumes that are very generic. They don't last very well. Sometimes you get the feeling that the celebrity just kind of slapped his or her name on the fragrance and really, didn't care if it was good or not. So I get it. But I also think there are some really great celebrity fragrances out there. So I'm going to tell you about 10 of them right now. Okay. So the first one to me was a complete shock that I actually liked this fragrance. And this was featured in Curly Scent's video, one of Curly Scent's videos. If you don't follow Curly Scent, I really recommend her channel. She usually has guys with her that will react to fragrances, and I don't know, I just like that. It's really entertaining to watch. And they loved this one, and so I had to see what all the hype was about, because if guys like it, I don't know, I think it's worth investigating. So that would be M by Mariah Carey. I mean, the bottle is pretty. Now, I have mixed feelings about Mariah Carey, to be honest. I think she's very talented, but, I've heard things about her over the years that maybe she's a bit of a diva, but I don't know, maybe she's really nice. I have no idea. If you know Mariah Carey personally, please comment. No, you're not going to do that. So anyway, I actually sprayed this on a little bit ago. It is surprisingly complex for a celebrity fragrance. So let me tell you the notes of this one. So the top notes are marshmallow and seawater. Mid notes are tiare flower and gardenia. And the base notes are incense, amber, and patchouli. So this to me is a really interesting mix because it is like a tropical white floral, but then it has that incense in it and patchouli. So it's a really unique combination, and I like it. Now, I will say in the first hour or so, it is very gardenia on me. Like, it's straight up gardenia, and it takes a little while for that to mellow out. But when it does, you do get that incensey, deep, nice patchouli note, and it's surprisingly good for a celebrity fragrance. It's also super affordable. I think it was maybe $21 or something like that on FragranceNet. So that is M by Mariah Carey. Okay, the next one I have for you, of course, it's not going to be a surprise. It's R.E.M. from Ariana Grande. I do love this bottle, little holder and all, that whole thing. So I did an Ariana Grande perfume review of a range of her fragrances. And I also just did one on the brand new, very elusive, very hard to find, Walgreens exclusive Thank You Next 2.0. So definitely check out those videos if you haven't. And again, Ariana Grande, I'm not the hugest fan, but I'm a fan of her perfumes now. I have several of them, and I really enjoy them. But R.E.M. is by far my favorite. I am getting addicted to this, especially at bedtime. It has just this lavender in it. Well, let me give you all the notes. But it has lavender, which is very calming, which is why I like it for bedtime. So top notes are zephyr, caramel, fig, salt, and quince. Mid notes are lavender and pear blossom, and the base notes are tonka bean, musk, and sandalwood. It leans even a little bit unisex, which I love because if you know me, you've watched my videos, you know I do like more unisex leaning fragrances or even a little bit masculine. But it's very mature for being a celebrity fragrance, especially, you know, I consider Ariana Grande a celebrity that appeals to really young people, you know, tweens, teens, that age group. And this, I think, is very mature, you know, for someone of that age. And it's acceptable for an old person like myself to wear it. So that's REM. I am just loving it. It just smells really good. So that is Ariana Grande, REM. All right, the next one I featured in a blind buy haul a little while ago, and I have to say, it has just the silliest packaging. I mean, this is a very silly bottle, but I love Nicki Minaj. I heard a lot of good things about this in the fragrance community, so I had to try it. Again, super duper affordable, and I don't know. I was just very curious. So this is Nicki Minaj Onika, and the top notes for Onika are pear, carambola, which is starfruit, and mandarin orange. Mid notes are orchid, osmanthus, and water lily, and the base notes are sugarcane, white musk, and cedar. This is a really nice, summery, light. It does have that generic celebrity fragrance type of vibe to it. I mean, it's nothing out of the ordinary or unique, but it just smells really good. Like, I got complimented when I wore this. Yeah, it's nice. It's fresh. It's fruity, but it still has a little bit of the musky undertone to it. And I don't know, it's really pleasant. I feel like it's a very crowd-pleasing fragrance. I don't really feel like anybody would object to that one. So that is Nicki Minaj Onika. Okay, moving right along, of course I had to include a Britney Spears fragrance. Now, of course, Britney Spears has a lot of fragrances. She has her pillar fragrances, and then she has a bunch of flankers of her pillar fragrances. And I also have a full review video on a lot of the perfumes in her range, so definitely check that out. But as far as my favorite of hers, I am going with Prerogative. I just have a little one here. And this is another one that is just really pleasant. It smells really good, really sweet. I think everybody would like it. So the top notes on Prerogative are apricot, goji berries, and pink pepper. Mid notes are coffee, saffron, and red lily. And base notes are sandalwood and amberwood. So that coffee and saffron, I'm just all about that. I love coffee. I'm obsessed with coffee. Anything coffee related rocks my world. So I like this one. And again, for being a celebrity fragrance and that usually appeals to younger people, I think this one is mature enough where older people such as myself can wear it. So that is Britney Spears Prerogative. And by the way, the flankers of this one are also really, really good. There's Rave and Ego and I think a couple others, but they're very good. I have a couple of them. They are great. So check them out. Also, extremely, extremely affordable, which I appreciate it. Okay. Moving right along. Now, I was hesitant to include this because it's kind of a celebrity fragrance, but kind of not, but I'm going to go with it because it's really good. And that is Dita von Teese and Heretic Scandalwood. So this is you can see it there. This is the collaboration that Dita von Teese did with Heretic Perfumes. And oh my gosh, it's so good. Now this is not affordable. This was expensive. I did have a coupon for this one, and Afterpay and all of that. It's really musky and deep and wonderful. Now, Dita von Teese did have a line of perfumes that they sold on HSN, and I have, I think, all of them, and I loved them. I wish they never got rid of them. They were fantastic. For being celebrity fragrances, they were very, very good. I mean, they were very high quality. This baby, though, very nice quality. So the top notes in this one are Atlas Cedar, Palisander Rosewood, and Coriander. Mid notes are Bulgarian rose and lang lang, and base notes are sandalwood, white musk, myrrh, orris root, and labdanum. And of course, myrrh is my favorite perfume note, so I love that. Very, very nice fragrance. If you can get your hands on this one, if you can afford to, and you like spicy, deep, also very masculine kind of fragrances, very sexy, that is Dita von Teese's Scandalwood, which was for Heretic. All right, and next up is, I'd say, probably my favorite celebrity perfume, and I've featured this before, and that is Kate Walsh Boyfriend. Again, this is one that's, I mean, it's a celebrity fragrance, but kind of not, because she owns the company, you know, that whole thing. But as I said in another video, this had come out, I think, in 2012 originally, and it was available at Sephora, and every time I'd go to Sephora, I would spray it on me, and I kept meaning to get it, like, I'll get it next time, or, you know, when I get ahead of my pay, or whatever. And then it disappeared, and I was very upset about that, because I loved it so much, and so it disappeared for a while, and then in 2018, she started it up again, but she had her own website. She still has her own website where you can order all kinds of things from this line. I have the body cream. I have even a little car air freshener. She has, you know, some other things. She has a room spray, which is really cool. And the whole point of this, if you don't know, the premise behind Boyfriend is Kate Walsh, I guess, had broken up with her boyfriend, and she really missed the smell of, like, his clothes, you know, like mingled with her clothes and his smell on her clothes, you know, that situation there. And it is a little bit masculine leaning, I would say. I mean, not completely. It's definitely unisex, though. If you're a guy, you can totally wear this. So Kate Walsh Boyfriend, I just have notes. It's not divided into top, middle, and base. But the notes in Kate Walsh Boyfriend are myrrh, vanilla, amber, plum, benzoin, woody notes, and night blooming jasmine. Of course, it has that myrrh, which I absolutely love in fragrance. It's just so cozy. It's a great fall and winter scent, and it definitely does not smell like a celebrity perfume. It smells much more high-end than that. So that is Kate Walsh Boyfriend. Okay, this next one is the one that might be surprising to you, because when I saw an ad for this perfume come up on my Facebook feed, you know, they're so good with those targeted ads, I was kind of like, what? Like, this one is a head scratcher, but I ordered a sample of it and just got it, and I'm very intrigued by the whole concept. So the next one, I just have a sample of it, but it is Anthony Hopkins AH. Anthony Hopkins. Did you know that Anthony Hopkins, in addition to being one of the best actors of all time, has a fragrance, and it's unisex? So yeah, I was really perplexed. I was kind of like, Anthony Hopkins doesn't scream fragrance to me, but I was intrigued, so I had to order a sample. I didn't want to blind buy a whole bottle of it. I'm glad I didn't blind buy it, because I don't know how much I would use it, although I do like it. So it's advertised as just being a bergamot, orange blossom, and musk fragrance, and that's what's on his label. But then when I looked it up on Fragrantica, there were more notes. So according to them, top notes are bergamot, orange, ginger, and pink pepper. Mid notes are orange blossom, jasmine, and rose, and base notes are musk, patchouli, and honey. I don't really get all that from it, but it is a really nice fragrance, and it's reasonably priced. Let me smell the little sample again. On me, at least for the first good, oh, now I just got it all over myself, okay? Guess I'm smelling it again. So for the first probably hour or so, it is like an orange blossom bomb. So if you don't like orange blossom, I don't think you would really like it. I used to really dislike orange blossom, but I am getting a little more into it. Now, after the orange blossom subsides, you do get more of the musky notes. And it's really nice. To me, it was very close. I wore it for like the second half of the day yesterday. It becomes very close to the skin. It's very inoffensive, very pleasant. It is unisex. And I get that. I'd say it's maybe like 60% feminine, 40% masculine. But it's really nice. And one thing I actually really, really appreciate about this brand is that they donate proceeds to No Kid Hungry, which is dedicated to helping the crisis of hungry children in America. So I think that's really great. They buy meals with, I guess, some of the profits from the company. So I think that's really great. I really like it when celebrities give back. So that's wonderful. He also has candles, and some of them sound really good to me. So I'll have to investigate further. So yeah, check out his website. It's just anthonyhopkins.com, and you can order a sample. It's a free sample. I paid $3 for the shipping, and I'm glad that I smelled it. It does smell really good. It's more of a spring summer fragrance, in my opinion. I'd have to be really in the mood for orange blossom, but it does smell really good, and I do like that they give back. So that is Anthony Hopkins AH, I guess it's called. Anthony Hopkins. Who knew that he had a fragrance? All right, the next two are like universally recommended in celebrity videos. You've heard about them a million times, but now you're going to hear me talk about them. So the first one is Rihanna Reb'l Fleur. I really like this fragrance. It is sexy, like date night, a little bit spicy, floral. It's good. It just smells good. And I know men like this one as well. So the top notes of Reb'l Fleur are peach, plum, and red berries. Mid notes are coconut, tuberose, hibiscus, and violet. And base notes are vanille, patchouli, musk, and amber. Now, if you know me, you know that I have a little bit of a problem with tuberose. I really do not enjoy it usually, but the way it's blended in here, it doesn't bother me at all. So that's a good thing. It's very nice and, again, super affordable. It just smells good. It's like a spicy, sexy, tropical summer nights type of vibe. So that is Rihanna Reb'l Fleur. All right, the next one. You've heard about it. My little necklace fell off. It's somewhere in my house. Okay, so the next one I have here is JLo Miami Glow. Yes, I was one of the people that got this because of Kathleen Lights, because I love Kathleen Lights, and she talks about it, and many other YouTubers have talked about it. So I got this back in, I guess it was like late winter, maybe early spring. So it was still really cold outside. And I just sprayed it in my house. I never really wore it out, but it was like really cold. And all I was picking up on was this like soapy laundry detergent, like shampoo-y kind of vibe, which isn't my vibe. Like, it didn't smell bad, but I'm not really into that. So I kind of put it aside and was like, well, you know, whatever. But I don't know why I'm doing this. Recently, we've been in a heat wave here in the northeastern United States. Like, heat wave as in high 90s for like many days in a row. And this has happened like the past few weeks. Super, super extreme heat. I've been wearing this, and I'm finally getting like all the tropical goodness that everybody was talking about who got the tropical goodness from this. So I was like, thank goodness. And now I can't stop wearing it. I have to say the longevity on this is like insane because I like can smell it on laundry that I had stuff I was wearing like several days ago, like that's waiting to be put in the laundry. I can smell it on that. It lasts all day, sometimes into the next morning. So, I mean, for being a celebrity fragrance, it's great. And here's the weird thing. Does anyone know anything about this? Because everywhere you look about, like, for information about this, it says that it's discontinued. But I feel like it's available, like, very widely. It's everywhere on pretty much any fragrance site. You can get it. It doesn't seem like it's rare. It's still really cheap. So I'm wondering, did they just say it's discontinued? But they're still making it somewhere. I don't know. If you know, leave a comment down below. But anyway, let me give you the notes. So the top notes for this one are passion fruit, coconut milk, and pink grapefruit. Mid notes are orange blossom, cyclamen, and heliotrope. And base notes are vanilla, musk, and amber. I don't really get much of the vanilla, musk, and amber, but those other things blend together really well. This is definitely, to me, it's more pool than beach. I believe that's what Kathleen Lights said about it. I belong to a swim club, so I like wearing this to the swim club. It's just like a fun, summertime, fresh. It's just good. So that is J.Lo Miami Glow. And you can get a nice big honking bottle like this for like really, really inexpensive. Okay, the last fragrance, I regret to inform you, is MIA. Like, it's in my house somewhere. Can't find it. But it's another one of my very, very favorite celebrity fragrances, but I'll tell you about it. That is Stash by SJP, aka Sarah Jessica Parker. I love Sarah Jessica Parker. Like, I've been a fan of hers since I was really, really little, and she was on the show called Square Pegs, which is like really aging myself here because that was really like early 80s. And she has just a really great sense of fragrance. So I actually like all of her fragrances. I have many of them, and I really enjoy them. I feel like she knows what she's doing with her fragrances. Stash is a very unisex, even, I'd say it might even lean a little more masculine, to some people's noses. But it's like really animalic. Some people have said it smells a little like BO, and it kind of does, but like in a good way. I don't know. So top notes for Stash are black pepper, sage, and grapefruit. Mid notes are Atlas cedar, patchouli, pistachio, and white ginger lily. And then the base notes are Masoya wood, olibanum, vetiver, and musk. It is just a really musky, animalic, deep, very masculine, but very wearable fragrance. Really good for fall and winter. I think I'm probably just going to bite the bullet and get a new one because my other one was from a long time ago anyway. So I'm just going to put that on my wish list. And then I'm sure after I get it, then I'll find the old one. But you know how that goes. It's like Murphy's Law or whatever you want to call that. Well, anyway, so there you have it. Those are my top 10 favorite celebrity scents, or at least celebrity scents that I think are really good. I'm sure there's more favorites that I'm forgetting, but I think these are all really good quality as far as celebrity scents. You really can't go wrong with any of them. And yeah, if you have any thoughts on celebrity scents, positive or negative, I'm not going to take any offense if you don't like celebrity fragrances, but leave a comment below and let me know which ones I should try. And also, are there any like really obscure celebrity fragrances that I don't know about? Because, the Anthony Hopkins one really threw me off. Like, not going to lie, I was really perplexed by that one. So let me know in the comments what you think. And of course, thank you to everyone who has been supporting me in my new channel, and I would appreciate it again if you would subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!